Today, I am sharing 7 simple and practical changes that fixed my sleep during perimenopause. Sleep is one of the top complaints of women in midlife. It can be trouble falling asleep, waking up multiple times, and feeling generally anxious. This will leave us chronically tired with weight challenges, mood changes, and risk of serious health issues. My midlife sleep problems started slowly, but a year later the symptoms were more frequent. I realized that there wasn't only one thing that would fix it all for me. According to science, we sleep best in a dark and cool room. Even a low-level light can delay melatonin production, so making the bedroom dark was the first step. The next shift came from how I prepared my body for sleep. Science says that women in perimenopause may metabolize caffeine more slowly due to changes in liver enzymes. So generally, I avoid coffee anytime after 3 p.m. in the afternoon. However, what made the biggest difference for me was shifting protein around the day. I normally have around 120 grams of protein per day, which I used to evenly distribute across my meals. Now I concentrate most of my protein at breakfast and lunch, and I leave only about 20% for dinner when I eat mostly plant proteins, and I stop eating around 7 p.m. This gives my body a good 3 hours to clear most of the stomach digestion before bed. This window supports melatonin production and helps the body move into rest and repair mode. This practical shift has been one of the biggest wins for my sleep. A surprisingly common reason for nighttime wake-ups is a blocked nose that forces mouth breathing, which then wakes me up. So I have found that a simple puff of seawater nose spray helps maintain nose breathing the whole night. So how do you prepare for sleep? I would love to hear from you in the comments. Finally, I had to get my brain on board for resting. A simple routine I repeat most evenings helps me wind down and signals bedtime for my mind. Science says that the deepest stages of sleep happen in the first part of the night. That is when the body repairs, hormones resets, and the brain processes memories. This is why I aim for a consistent 10 p.m. bedtime 7 days a week. I start winding down around 9 p.m. I do my bathroom routine, change into PJs, dim the lights, and avoid screens. Most nights, I drink a few sips of lavender tea. By repeating the same steps each night, I'm training my brain to recognize this is the path to sleep. It is very simple, but it works. And I am usually asleep before 10:30, banking the crucial hours of deep sleep. And my last tip, what do I do when sleep doesn't go by the plan, or when I wake up and cannot go back to sleep? You have probably heard the usual advice: journaling, brain dump, or breathing exercises. Unfortunately, these don't work for me. Instead, I listen to regular podcasts. Typically, I choose something long with a mid-tone male voice, and I fall asleep in minutes. So these are the habits that transform my sleep in midlife. If you find it useful, please subscribe, hit like so I know it's helpful. I share more real-life journeys and tips to help you feel confident and energized in your midlife.